Welcome back to the Pilot House on the UP campus. It's Pilots Give Day all day long, and until noon tomorrow, you can make a donation. pilotsgive.up.edu. It's women's basketball's turn to join us as head coach Cheryl Sorenson is on the set. You've been here now for 6 years overall, 4 as the head coach. Talk about your experience on the Bluff and what it's been like to be a part of the Pilots.
You know, it's been really a fantastic experience so far. One of the best things about being a pilot and getting to know the incredible student athletes is experiencing highs and lows with them. And now I've been here long enough to start seeing some of them get married, some of them having kids, some of them doing graduate school, some of them playing professional basketball, some of them doing professional, careers. And so it's really neat to have a tenure where you can actually follow along with them and celebrate their successes.
And speaking of some of those players and alums, all day long on social media, we've been posting these quotes from all the Portland athletic programs, but women's basketball, you had Cassandra Brown on there, Darren Slager, the current player. What does it mean to see those words from your players about the program and your coaching staff?
Well, it means we made some kind of impact on them, and sometimes it's an immediate, like Darian gets it, and sometimes, maybe CB has some good reflection down the road. And it's nice to know that they're giving back and that they appreciate the footprint that they're leaving now and the legacy that hopefully they're leaving down the road.
And the current team, you had a decent season. They were young, making some big strides.
Right.
Lots of talent coming back. Talk about what you think this team can accomplish in the future.
I really am encouraged. We have 80% or more of our scoring back, our rebounding back. And we were really snake-bitten with injuries and some illness at really some crucial times in the year that would, I think, given us some confidence. We certainly held the lead in a lot more games this year, just couldn't hold on. Some of that's learning to win, and again, getting that confidence early in the year. So we're really excited about what we have coming back. We've got some great pieces that have already committed. We got a couple more that are going to officially sign here later on in April, that you and I will talk about later. But the pieces are there, the talent is there, the desire is there. Our spring workouts have been amazing, and I'm really excited for this group.
Back in your playing days, high school All-American in nearby Clackamas High School,
Yeah.
Portland native. What has it meant to you to be able to be the head coach of the Portland Pilots here in your hometown?
Well, I used to play in this arena. I'll tell you what, I think I had my best games of the year in this arena.
Nice.
So there's a comfort to it, knowing the schools and some of those coaches that are still good, but just kind of knowing the ins and outs of the programs, being with family. Family was a huge piece of why I wanted to move back to Portland. My brother's here, my nieces and nephews. Now I'm able to start my own family with 2 kids of my own. And just the family atmosphere the University of Portland offers, to build my life here is darn near impossible to have it all, maybe at a bigger university at this stage of my life. So I'm really grateful for administration, the school, to have, kind of have it all come full circle for us.
And this campus, the school is ever-changing.
Oh.
In the past 6 years alone since you've been here, huge changes to campus, all upgrades. Talk about what a day like this Pilots Give can have on those sort of things, specifically stuff like the Beauchamp Recreation Center where you guys practice.
It's amazing. It's amazing to take a recruit and walk them around campus and say, hey, look at this beautiful practice facility, and this is ours. Morning, noon, and night. You want to work out on your own, you want to have a coach come in and rebound for you, and the upgrades to the weight room. Our beautiful staff of expanding the strength coaches and with the internships down the road, having 2, 3, 4 people watching just your team, making sure their technique is on point and they're really developing in the weight room. It's huge. And even just from a few years ago, like you said, Cassandra Brown, they come back and they're like, well, we didn't have this. So it is ever changing, and it's so important to keep pushing forward, enhance the student athlete experience. How can we help develop them in their mental wellness and their nutrition and, the academic piece, the new building on campus, the Franz, property down on the river. All of it is just an amazing opportunity for these kids just to have a great experience here.
Coach Sorenson, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck to women's basketball as they climb up the leaderboard. All right, pilotsgive.up.edu is the website. You can make donations to women's basketball or any of the Portland athletic teams until noon tomorrow. Much more show coming up.